I've been getting a lot of questions about the song 345, especially the chorus. What's it all about? What's happening there? And I've been getting a few interesting interpretations. I've had that I'm singing about how beautiful people are, so like rating them with numbers. I've had that I am singing about the days of the week. I've had that I'm singing about how much I love someone, and it's always awesome to hear other people's interpretations of your songs. That's why I never want to talk about my own songs, what they're about, why I wrote them, because I want people to connect their own experiences to what they're hearing. But I have been getting a lot of questions about this song specifically, and also what my inspiration is when it comes to writing songs, how I go about writing songs, what my process is. So I thought, let's start by talking about this song. I wrote this song about a group of friends, my love for a group of friends. And it's funny because when you try and write about friendship or friends or a friend, it so often sounds like a romantic love story, which you'll also hear in the song. It sounds like a love story, which, I mean, in essence, it is love. I guess that's why they say love is just friendship on fire. But yeah, it's about a group of friends. And I wouldn't say that I was a part of the group because they were always them. But when I was with them, we were us. And I loved these people to pieces. You know those kinds of people where when you're with them, you just feel infinite and free. You just feel like you can take on the whole world, and they just make you feel like you want to be the best version of yourself. And that's what they brought out of me. And it kind of, I guess, can become addictive. And I just wanted to spend all my time with them. The other day I was talking to a friend and she wanted me to do something. And I was like, but what if these people don't allow me to do it? And then she said, no, I'm sure you'll be able to do it because you're very forceful. And I was like, ugh. And I realized by thinking about it afterwards and kind of connecting it to this story that we as humans are so funny. We kind of always, when we love someone so much, too much, then we want them to be ours, they need to be mine, and we start treating these people like our property. And that's not why people are placed on this earth, to be someone else's, to be owned by anyone. We are here to be us, and we choose to live with other people, to experience life together. So it's not about owning each other. And yeah, at some point things just kind of went south. External people started saying things, and eventually it was accepted internally within the group. People started saying the same things, voicing the same things, and I've never gotten myself to the point where I could say what was said was true, because it wasn't. But I do understand why what was being said would be seen as valid or would be seen as truth. But yeah, so I eventually lost them. Getting emotional. It was tough because when you lose people which you thought you were just kind of being yourself with and giving the best you could possibly give them and love them the best you know how to, it's tough to just kind of be being like pushed away or being told, okay, that's enough, we're done. Woo, guys, what's happening with my eyes? They're watering. And every time that I found myself in the spaces where we had made memories and experienced this amazing friendship, I just went into this deep sadness. Like, I couldn't understand it, but I just I could not control the sadness that I went into. And then one day, a friend of mine, and she'll know who she is because she's probably watching this video, she said, Dene, you're going to have to reinvent your story. Every time you enter this space, you are going to feel sad and you're going to make everyone else around you sad. So you're going to have to reinvent your story so that you remember it for the good that there was, if that makes sense. And so I wrote a song. I wrote a song about the good memories, and there is a sad undertone. I do voice that sometimes I still start to cry. But it was a way for me to just express myself, express how I experienced the friendship. And I guess it was also a little bit of rebellion, saying, listen, I'm not going to accept that everything was bad. I'm not going to trick myself into thinking that everything was bad, because we as humans, too often, we get so distracted by how things ended that we forget how good the beginning was, how beautiful the beginning was, right? And so I wrote the song to reinvent all of that, to remember the good. And yes, the ending was bad. I'm singing We're Not Friends Anymore. I'm singing I Still Start to Cry, but there's that acceptance with all the good that you take from it, if that makes sense. So yeah, that was a lot. But the 3, 4, 5, the three of them living together, 4 when the 4th one joins, and no longer 5. Because I mean, it will never be the 5 of us ever again. That I know, and I've accepted it. I've worked through it. I still start to cry, as you've seen earlier. But that's the beauty of art. That's the beauty of music. You can express yourself. You can write a song, a beautiful song, that's making other people happy, maybe making you cry, and then you feel better afterwards. Maybe it's helping you to reinvent your own story. Whew, that was a lot. But yeah. 345 is available on all digital platforms for download. You can download the whole album. If you have questions, pop me a comment or pop me a message, and yeah, enjoy the music.